You're good to go.
Okay, with that, I will call this special meeting of the Council of the Village of Glendale to order. This is a virtual meeting and we have complied with all applicable law to hold such a meeting. I'm going to begin by asking our clerk to call the roll.
Roll call. Mr. Bessel.
Here.
Mr. Howeller.
Here.
Ms. Duke.
Here.
Ms. Masenko.
Here.
Mr. Basemith.
Here.
Mr. Kreidler.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. I believe that indicates a quorum. Madam Clerk, could you confirm that?
I confirm the presence of a quorum.
Very good. And we have an agenda that has been circulated, and without any objection, we're going to proceed on that basis. And the first and only item on the agenda is ordinance 2021-14, an ordinance authorizing the increase of 2021 estimated revenue and appropriations of the Coronavirus Relief Fund, a special revenue fund, and declaring an emergency. Before I seek a motion, I'm going to ask Mr. Lumsden to give us a bit of background here.
All right, thank you, Mayor. This ordinance is an ordinance increasing the estimated revenues and appropriations of Fund 219, which is a special revenue fund that has been labeled the Coronavirus Relief Fund. The appropriations and estimated revenues need to be increased as the Village of Glendale has been awarded $100,000 in grant funding from the Hamilton County CDBG, or Community Development Block Grant Program, for improvements to Cleveland Park. And the Hamilton County CDBG program will be paying that amount to the contractor, DWA Recreation, which council previously approved, directly. So it necessitates us in the village office recording it through our books, because it is paid on our behalf by the county. So you'll see in section 3 there the new appropriation and estimated revenue amounts for those two account lines. Once these are in place, we will be able to proceed with accounting for the grant and the construction of the playground equipment. And that about covers it. Thank you.
Thank you. Since this originates with the Playgrounds and Recreation Committee, perhaps Mr. Basemith, the chair, would care to make the motion for the ordinance.
Thank you, Dawn. Yes, I'm so moved.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Yes, I have a quick question. David,
Mhm.
the grant is for $100,000 even.
Correct.
And the grant and aids being transferred in this ordinance totals $1,023.20. Can you speak to the additional $1,023.20?
Absolutely. That is the previously appropriated and estimated revenue. So those original lines were $1,023.20 as approved in February by council in the 2021 budget. So these numbers reflect the new totals for those two accounts.
Wouldn't it be great to have all estimates come out like that?
Right?
That would be good.
Do I have a motion to dispense with 3 reads while we're thinking of other questions possibly?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Second.
Good.
Did you get that, Becky? Okay.
Yes,
Any
yes.
further-
Everybody moved for the to remove the 3 reads. Got it.
A lot of co-sponsors here. So any further discussion?
I have a question. David, do we anticipate any availability of additional funds from CDBG in the coming year?
Aside from the usual 3-year distribution, which we've discussed as the leading project idea being a public restroom in Village Square, I have not heard anything yet, although I will certainly keep an ear out, because if we can perform another one of these for Summit Park or Lake Park, that would be ideal. So if this opportunity does come up again, we will certainly take advantage of it.
That is an annual event, is it not?
Well, this funding is specialized because of the coronavirus pandemic.
Yes, I understand that.
So the 3-year program is the regular CDBG program. The village is anticipated to receive about $50,000, I believe $53,000 for that. But this is separate from that amount.
I understand, yes. Thank you.
Mhm.
Further discussion?
Yeah, David,
Yes.
when do we expect, if we pass this, when do we expect to get the cash in and how quick can we turn it into a park?
Well, we actually will not, as strange as this may sound, we will not be receiving any funds directly. As part of our agreement with Hamilton County and this program, they will be paying the contractor DWA directly. Now, to the second part of your question, the agreement, the contract that DWA is signing has a completion target of June 30th marked in that agreement. So we had a pre-construction meeting earlier this week with the contractor, and barring, of course, any unforeseen delays, and they seem confident they'll be able to meet that June 30th date. If not, we will certainly address that with them, but we're confident they'll meet it.
Not the same, these aren't the same guys that did the bridge, are they?
Very, very much no.
Thank you.
Further discussion? Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
To dispense with the 3 reads, Mr. Bessel,
You're on mute.
Aye.
Mr. Howeller,
Aye.
Ms. Duke,
Aye.
Ms. Masenko,
Aye.
Mr. Basemuth,
Aye.
Mr. Kreidler.
Aye.
For ordinance 2021-14, Mr. Bessel,
Aye.
Mr. Howeller,
Aye.
Ms. Duke,
Aye.
Ms. Masenko,
Aye.
Mr. Basemuth,
Aye.
Mr. Kreidler.
Aye.
Thank you.
And thank you. And that is the only item on the agenda. And since this is a special meeting, we are not even legally allowed to take up any other matter that's not on our agenda. So I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carried. We are adjourned. We have just a couple minutes before the start of our Finance Committee meeting. So I will leave it to Mr. Bessel to call that meeting to order.
Okay, well,
Herding
had a
cats.
bit of, just had a bit of housekeeping and now that's done.